Hi students, welcome back to my channel Atom Bio 360. Today I going to discuss a topic that is intrauterine contraceptive devices. So in last class I explained what is uterus contraceptive devices and who discovered that devices and what is the mechanism of action, that is I discussed in the last class. So in today's class I will give some extra information to the extra information about intrauterus contraceptive devices. So in this copper devices, so I explained three varieties of the intrauterus contraceptive devices. So in that one type of the device is copper devices. So how the copper devices releases copper ions? The copper ions released from the copper devices, that may be copper T. Okay, so like from copper T, the copper ions released, how much copper ions released per day? So gradually the copper ions released. So the intrauterus contraceptive devices, that is especially that is copper devices. So the copper devices present inside the body up to 5 years. So gradually every day some copper ions released into the body. So the copper ions, how much copper ions released per day? That is, see here, the copper ions released per day, that is around 50 micrograms. So 50 micrograms of the copper ions released per day from the intrauterus copper devices. So the copper ions accumulated in the female reproductive structure. So in that female reproductive tract, in that area, any sperms is coming, that sperm motility is decreased by this copper ions. Okay, so that is 50 micrograms of the copper ions released per day. So see here, so how many days the copper intrauterine devices present in the female body, means work properly in the female body. So the intrauterus contraceptive devices, that is work functionally up to 3 to 5 years. So up to 3 to 5 years the intrauterine devices, that is contraceptive devices, effectively can prevent the pregnancy up to 3 to 5 years. So after every 3 to 5 years we need to replace this old devices with new devices. Okay, so then see what is the failure rate. So failure rate of the contraceptive devices is 1% to the 3% failure rate. So that is like suppose how much, suppose in 100 days, so 1 to 3 days it may lead to the failure of the contraceptive devices. So it may lead to the pregnancy. So failure rate means when the contraceptive device failed, automatically it leads to the pregnancy. So failure rate is 1 to 3%. Okay, so then it is used, we can use as a emergency contraceptive also. What is the meaning of emergency contraceptive? Because of that suppose unprotected sexual intercourse between the male and female partners, it may lead to the pregnancy. So after sexual intercourse, the female partner need to take some tablets, that is progesterone tablets. Otherwise this intrauterine contraceptive devices need to transfer into the that reproductive tract within 72 hours. So within 72 hours either the female need to take tablets, that is hormonal tablets, otherwise they need to take this treatment, intrauterine contraceptive devices treatment. So in last class I explained how this intrauterine contraceptive devices that is fixed in the female body. So this is fixed in the female body non-surgically. So surgery is not required. So directly through the female reproductive tract we can easily fix this intrauterine contraceptive devices. So expert nurse or doctor, they will fix this intrauterine contraceptive device, okay, in the uterus of the females. So within 72 hours the intrauterine contraceptive device need to fix in the female body after unprotected sexual intercourse. So most effectively it can prevent the pregnancy. Okay, then example, see here. So initially in this point you see that is intraceptive contraceptive devices, that is in the female body it can prevent pregnancy up to 3 to 5 years, general. Okay. So, but some special contraceptive devices is there, that is copper T 380. So, copper T 380, it can prevent pregnancy up to 7 to 10 years. So, no need to replace this copper T 380A. So, this is the special. So, and it can prevent pregnancy up to maximum 10 years. Okay, that is 7 to 10 years it can prevent the pregnancies. So, that is copper T. Okay, more years it can prevent the pregnancy. So, after 7 to 10 years can replace old device with new contraceptive device. So, some other examples of this copper contraceptive devices. Copper T 200. So, copper T, different types of the copper T is there, that is multi-load 250. This is one, and again copper T 380. Okay, so copper 7. So, this is some more examples of the copper devices, that is intrauterine contraceptive devices, that is copper devices. So, LNG 20. So, this is hormonal. So, contraceptive devices we discussed, that is 3 types. One is non-medicated, and the second one is copper devices, and the third one is hormonal devices. So, in the hormonal devices, LNG 20. So, this LNG 20 contains one special chemical. So, that is called levonorgestrel. So, levonorgestrel is the chemical. It is similar to the hormone. So, this hormone gradually released into the uterus. So, this LNG 20 intrauterine device, it gradually releases this chemical. So, this is similar to the progesterone hormone, levonorgestrel. So, the levonorgestrel chemical are similar to the progesterone hormone. It is slowly released into the uterus, and it will changes the endometrium and cervical mucosa. Okay, so the chemicals, that is progesterone, that is synthetic progesterone, we can say, that is levonorgestrel. So, the levonorgestrel, it will changes the endometrium. At the same time, the levonorgestrel will changes the cervical mucosa. So, cervical mucosa and endometrium is changed by the levonorgestrel. So, the levonorgestrel, it will changes the endometrium and also cervical mucosa. So, because of that, it is very difficult to enter sperms into the cervix region of the uterus. Okay, so this is about some extra information about intrauterine contraceptive devices. So, in this main important points, so failure rate is very important. Okay, so and another one, this is another point, it is also important. So, copper T 380A. So, this is maximum, that is 7 to 10 years. Up to 7 to 10 years, it can prevent the pregnancy in the female body. So, this is about IUCD part 2. So, if you have any doubts related to the intrauterine contraceptive devices, otherwise any other doubts related to this chapter, comment in the comment section. I will make videos in the next class. So, if you like the video, click the like button, subscribe my channel and share these videos to your friends also. Thank you very much for watching my channel. All the best. We will meet in the next video.